Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to We the People, a New Birth of Freedom. Here's the million-dollar question. Is the Second Amendment a constitutional carry without a permit? Does the Second Amendment give you an automatic permit to carry a firearm, whether it be concealed or not concealed? Is it constitutional? It's called a constitutional carry permit, according to the Constitution. Is it constitutional? That's a stupid question. Do we have a right, according to the Second Amendment, to carry a firearm? Is it constitutional? Well, no, it's not constitutional. It's in the Bill of Rights, the Second Amendment. The Constitution is supposed to protect that. That's simple, isn't it? So, is it constitutional? Well, not really. The Constitution don't give us rights. The Bill of Rights lets us know what rights we have that are inherent within us, according to the laws of nature and nature's God. So it's not a constitutional right. But the Constitution is forbidden to touch it. That's why those last words are there that are so emphatic: shall not be infringed. No, it's not a constitutional carry. It's your birthright. It's your intrinsic, inherent right to carry a firearm, to protect yourself, your family, your possessions. A tyrannical government, terrorist. You never know what might step to your porch and your door one day. No time to call the police. Certainly no time to get a hold of the military. You've got split seconds. You got to take care of business. Hopefully, you don't have to take another life, but sometimes it happens. So, I hope that answers your question. But see, the government, and I'm not anti-government, neither were our founding fathers anti-government. They just put restrictions in place that limited their power so as not to infringe upon our human civil rights. But here's what the government likes to do. They love to regulate. They love to legislate laws, and they love to regulate. They love it. Well, you can't regulate the Second Amendment. You can't do it. If somebody goes off the hook, takes a firearm, kills somebody, that's what we have the Constitution for, to prosecute. It gives the power to the governmental entity to prosecute, not to touch the law-abiding citizen. That's like saying, well, if a person is intoxicated by alcohol, running 80, 90 miles an hour, runs over a pedestrian and kills the person, well, let's take cars away from everybody. Really? Well, hate to inform you of this, but cars are they're not included in the Bill of Rights. It's a privilege. Your driver's license is a privilege. Though, it could be argued that it's part of the third phase of our inherent rights in the pursuit of happiness, so that could be debated. Nevertheless, the government doesn't step in and take everybody's driver's license away and everybody's vehicle away because people go out and run people over and get in car crashes and people die, they lose their lives. They don't take everybody's privilege to drive, to have a vehicle. But they don't like the Second Amendment. Our founding fathers knew that. That's why they threw it in there right under the First Amendment. Because once the First Amendment is exhausted and all of our grievances are made known to a runaway government that's turning into a tyrant, a dictatorship, a totalitarian force, once our grievances have been exhausted, that's what the Second Amendment's for. So, once again, let me repeat the answer to the question on this short video. Is the Second Amendment classified as a constitutional carry? Nope. Constitution doesn't give you a right. The laws of nature, nature's God, gives you a right to carry a firearm, just like the laws of nature and nature's God place it within you to speak, to read, to write, to breathe, to eat, to walk, to see, to hear, to talk. Those are not given to us by any constitution or political entity. We're born with it. So is the Second Amendment. We're born with that inherent right. It has nothing to do with the Constitution other than the government, which is bound by the Constitution, must defend it so that that Second Amendment right shall not be infringed. Till next time, God bless, and be a true American.